ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु। सहनौ भुनक्तु। सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै। तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनी
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्।
त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः।
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
From today, we have to start 13th chapter. But before entering in 13th chapter, we will see the introduction of 13th chapter. Generally, we know Bhagavat Gita, total she has 18th chapter, total 18th chapter, and all 18 chapters are divided into 666. So it's called Shatakam. Shatakam means group of 6 chapter is called Shatakam. So whole Bhagavad Gita is divided in 3 Shatakas. This is first Shataka, this is second Shatakam, and third one is called third Shatakam. We have completed first Shatakam and second Shatakam. The name of the first Shatakam is called, generally, it gives more detail about Jiva. So it says in first 1 to 6 chapter, the mainly discussion is the Swarupa of Jiva. Jiva Swarupam has been discussed in first to 6 chapter, while in second is called Ishvara Swarupa. From 7th to 12th chapter, more focus is in Ishvara Swarupa, and last one is called Aikyam. From 13th to 18th is called Aikya Swarupa. So Jiva Swarupa, generally it's called in Tattvamasi, Tvam. Ishvaraha is called Tat. So Tattvamasi and Asi. So generally whenever Jiva Swarupa has been discussed, at that time Shastra says Tvam Pada has been discussing. When we are discussing about Ishvara, then generally Shastra says we are discussing Tatpadam. And when both are, really speaking, both are one only, it's called Asipada. So in Gita, Bhagavad Gita, 13th chapter, consider is very important because in 13th chapter, Asipada has been given. Really speaking, Jiva and Ishvara both are identical. At Swarupa level, both are identical is given in 13th chapter. And from 13th to really speaking 18th, generally 13th is the best among all because Asipada has been discussed, some values, very good values have been discussed. And Bhagwan is discussed even Brahma Swarupa. All are discussed in 13th chapter. So what we have seen in first to 6th chapter, so I have just given a brief explanation. In first to 6th chapter, Tvam Swarupam Niruparanam. So in first to 6th chapter, Tvam Jiva Swarupa has been discussed. So today morning I was just reading. So in Gita home study, Puja Swamiji said, what is the definition of Jiva? So we can say Jiva generally is not happy. Always some and other pain Jiva is suffering. So Jiva has pain, but pain may be acute, pain may be chronic, according to Puja Swamiji's description. Then he says chronic pain, always we are trying to tackle it out. And how we can tackle our chronic pain? So by entertaining ourselves. People used to go holidays, so they can enjoy. People love music, so while listening music, they can forget the pain. People enjoy, watch to dance, even movies. There are many factors. So in same way, they can handling or tackling their chronic pain. But when it becomes acute, then only patient usually go to doctor. Same way, Arjuna, when he has very acute pain in first chapter, then in second chapter, he has accepted Lord Krishna as a doctor, doctor of Bhavasagara. That's why from second chapter, the first chapter I have not given, but first chapter is given the acute pain of Jiva, what Arjuna was feeling. Ragaha, Shokaha, Mohaha, when it becomes very acute, then Jiva cannot handle. And we have seen also the definition of samsara. According to Gita, what is the roga? What is the disease of samsara? They say ragaha, not dveshaha, they will come together. This is shokaha and it is mohaha. Ragaha, over attachment. Shokaha means grief. And raga and shoka are mutually connected. More attachment, more we have sorrow. And these all are at mind level. But when it becomes too much, then it clouds our Vivek Shakti. And Vivek Shakti, discrimination is crowded, then we cannot able to take proper decision. This is called moha. And one who has this raga, shoka, moha, that person is called samsari. Samsara's definition is equal to raga, dvesha, moha. And one who has dhana is called dhani. Same way, one who has sansara is called sansari. Then sansari may be in white cloth, sansari may be in colorful cloth, and sansari may be in orange cloth also. So sansari means one who has attachment, one who has sorrow, and one who has moha. It's called sansari. And Arjuna is our representative. And as a representative, he has described what he is feeling. So first chapter is the representation of Sansara Roga. And then in second chapter, Bhagwan has addressed how to address acute sadness, acute pain of Sansara Roga. So Bhagwan has given two types of treatment, One is called symptomatic relief and one we can say is a direct treatment. So Bhagwan has given first direct treatment. If one knows one whose real nature, that person can come out from sansara, roga. So Bhagwan says our real nature. In second chapter, 11th verse up to the 24th verse, Bhagwan is to discuss our real nature. And I have just given the name. Bhagwan says our real nature is Nityaha. We are eternal. We are not bound by the time. Nityaha. Bhagavan has given our real nature is Avinashi, which is not subject to destruction. Indestructible is called Avinashi. And generally, everything, if you have noticed, but whenever we are connected to time, then all problems will start. When we connected to time, then we are not eternal. Because one who is eternal, he doesn't have birth and death. So if not connected to time, then we are eternal. But we consider ourselves, we are born, we will go. Same way, if we are not connected, then we are avinashi. Body has birth, body has death. But our real nature is avinashi. We are not subject to any type of destruction. Chaitanya Tattva, we cannot destruct. So avinashi. Same way, if we are connected to time, then changes, modification. Asti, jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. All 6 types of modification are called vikara. But our real nature is nirvikari. Na jayate na mriyate va. This all description is for nirvikari. In same way, we are not doer, we are not even experiencing our own karma phala. So we are not doer also, we are not enjoyer also. So akarta is given in second chapter, abhokta is also given in second chapter. And last one is given aprameya. Prameya means which is available, which we can understand through our five sense organs is called prameya. But ours is a consciousness level, and being consciousness which is not available for five senses. This is called aprameya. These are called our real nature to address acute pain. But Bhagavan starts thinking everybody cannot digest this, this is very heavy dose. The real nature to assimilate is very heavy dose. Then again, Bhagavan has presented Karma Yoga in same second chapter. Everything is for Jiva only. What should do Jiva? So we can say in first to sixth chapter, Jiva Swarupa means sadhana of Jiva. Swarupa of Jiva have been discussed. Sadhana is called Karma Yoga. In sixth chapter, sadhana of Upasana is given. So everything is connected to Jiva only. So in second chapter, Eshate Bhita Sankhe Buddhi Yoge Tvimam Shrono Buddhya Yukto Yaya Partha Karma Bandham Prahasyasi. So this is, I think it starts 26th, I don't know, maybe 36th. This verse. From here, Bhagavan has introduced Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga has been introduced in second chapter. In Karmani Adhikarahate Ma Phaleshu Kadachan. Whole this section is dedicated to Karma Yoga. Second chapter, after 36 verse only, they are dedicated. And Bhagavan has given Yoga Karma Sukhaushalam. And what was this? Second one is Samabuddhi Samachittatvam. So definition of yoga, Bhagavan is given to accept result of our action as a prasada buddhi is called Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Yeah, Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. And to perform karma, to offer each and every karma to Ishvara is Yogastha Kuru Karmani. This both have been discussed in second chapter. So Jiva, the sadhana has been discussed, is called Karma Yoga. And same way in third chapter also, Bhagavan has discussed Karma Yoga in detail. So given the detail of Karma Yoga in the form of Pancha Mahayagna. So each and every person as a Manushya, they have to perform Deva Yagna, Pitru Yagna, Brahma Yagna, Manushya Yagna, and Bhuta Yagna. Deva Yagna means we are indebted to Ishvara, one who has given this beautiful body to us. Without this Manushya Shariram, how can we understand everything? So we should give the quality time to Ishvara in prayer, in japa or whatever. It's called Deva Yagna. Same way we are indebted to our fathers, forefathers. Because of them only, our parents, we have this body, so we should do a seva of our fathers, Pitru Yagya. Third one is Brahma Yagna. Brahma means Veda. Whatever we know about Veda, even whatever we know about Stotram, everything, it should be handed over to next generation. It's called Brahma Yagna. These all are responsibility to be done. These are kartavya. So we have to hand it over. Whatever we know about Shastra, whatever we know about puja, everything, it should go to next generation. If Grihastha is there, then second generation they should know. If Some sannyasi or some is there, then they have to give to their student. It's called Brahma Yagna. We are also indebted to society, human being. So we have to do something for other human beings. Manushya Yagna, and same way, we are not living only in human being. There are other pranis are also, beings also. We have to do something for them. So, like, in Tamil also, these all columns, generally it is only rice powder. It's called Bhuta Yagna, nothing else. Same way, there are different type of Bhuta Yagna a human being should perform. So it's given in third chapter. In fourth chapter, it's called Gnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. So Bhagavan has given lesson to Arjuna how to perform karma without any attachment. Because generally it says you are a karta, a bhokta. So that have been discussed like the main sentence, main important verse in fourth chapter is karmani akarmaya pashet akarmani cha karmaya. This is 18th verse. And 24th is Brahmarpanam Brahma. So one who can able to see directly, even in action, one know I am actionless. And one here also Pashet will come, one who knows, even in actionless also, one who can able to see karma. So Bhagavan gives a clear description of Atma and Anatma. Anatma keep on doing different type of activity while Atma is actionless. And our real nature is Atma, consciousness. We are not Anatma. That Bhagavan has discussed in fourth chapter. So Atma and Atma, this Viveka, Bhagavan is given. And if we are identify ourselves with Atma, so in spite of living in Grostha ashram also, we can have sannyasa. So we can give up karma with the help of gnana. That's why it's called gnana karma sannyasa. Karma sannyasa, to giving up karma, but with the help of knowledge. So jiva can give up the all karmas, but with the help of knowledge. This is also for jiva. Bhagavan has discussed in fourth chapter. In fifth chapter, again, this sannyasa is discussed further. And Bhagavan has said that Jiva is neither Karta or neither Bhokta. Same has been given in second chapter. So this is very good verse. Pashyan, Shrovan, Sprushan, Jignan, Ashnan, Gachan, Sopan, Shvasan, Pralapan, Visrujan, Grunan, Nimishan, Unnimishan Abhi. So whatever activity, action we do, but we know this is done by only our sthula sharira or sukshma sharira. So this is called sannyasa. Even karma yoga, brahmani, I have not written here, brahmanya dhaya karmani. Sangam tyaktva karoti yaha lipyatena sapapena padma patra ivam ambasa. Same. Brahmani adhaya karmani. We have to offer karma to Brahmani. Brahmani means Ishwaraya adhaya. To offer all karma to Ishvara. Brahmana dhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti. One who has given up again attachment with karma also, with result of karma. And Padma Patram Ibamvasa. Brahmanya dhaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti lipyatena sapapena. That person never be tainted by even punya papa. Papa and punya. He lives like a water inside this lotus leaf inside the water. Water cannot touch lotus leaf. Same way, Papa Punya cannot touch this person because that person knows I am not body, mind, sense complex. And in sixth chapter, Bhagavan has given same contemplation on self. So only one I have given, Atma Samstham Manah Krutva Kinchidapi Na Chintayet. One should focus our mind in self only. Kinchitapi na chintayet. One should not think any other. So whole meditation process has been given for Jiva in 6th chapter. And even Arjuna has asked, what will happen to Jiva if he is or she is not able to get self-knowledge in same life? Then whole this Yoga Brashta is also discussed. This is also Jiva section is discussed in 6th chapter. So up to here, from 1 to 6, whole discussion is focused on Jiva only. So this is called Jiva Shatak. Prathama Shataka Jiva Swarupam is over in 6th chapter. Now, from 7th to 12th chapter, it's called Tat Swarupam Nirupana. Bhagavan is showing the nature of oneself, Ishvara only. That's why Tat means Ishvara. So whole teaching, if we have noticed, is dramatically changed. Only Bhagavan has started Maya Maya. From 1 to 6, there is a no me. Bhagavan, he has presented himself as a Ishvara. Aham, aham. So Ishvara is presented as a cause of whole universe in 7th chapter. So Bhagavan says, I am the cause. So I have put, I think, only one. This is Etat yonini bhutani sarvani iti upadharayam aham krishnasya jagataha prabhavaha pralayatatha. So Bhagavan says, aham krishnasya, I am the cause. Krishnasya jagataha means total universe, not only earth, but krishnasya means total, jagataha means universe. I am the cause of prabhavaha. So I am a Prabhava Karta of Jagat. Even this whole Jagat is resolved in me. So now Bhagavan is presented himself as a Aham. Even in previous line, Bhagavan says, Bhutani Sarvani Upadhare. I have just all 84 lakhs yonis, we say, is possible because of me. So one more. This all are because of me. Bhagavan is given clearly in 7th chapter. In 8th chapter, I can say it is only for Jiva Gati after death. So I have not put here 8th chapter. So 8th chapter, a person after death where Jiva will go. So we can say, I have not written, but Jiva's Gati either is Shukla Gati or Krishna Gati. Shukla Gati means one who performs upasana also, one who performs karma also, that person will go by white, bright path after death. And one who performs only good karma, that person will go by smoky way, Krishna Paksha. Krishna is a path way. This have been discussed, so I have not put here. But again, from 9th chapter, Bhagavan has picked up his as a Ishvara. So I have given only sample. There are many verses, but I have given some important. So Bhagavan says, Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakriti Yanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpado Visrujamiham. Again, Bhagavan has said, like in 7th chapter, same Bhagavan says, Sarva Bhutani Mamikam Prakrutim Yanti. All beings, they Mamikam, the Maya which is belongs to me, they are given to, they will get Mam Prakruti. And again Bhagavan says, Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpado Visrujamyaham. So he says, Kalpado, in the beginning of new Visrujami, whole Jagat I have created, and again Kalpakshaye, they are get resolved. So I am the cause of whole Jagat, I am the creator, I am the maintainer, and I am the result. Again Bhagavan says, Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. So whole my prakriti belongs to me. Maya adhyakshena prakriti chara achara, movable, immovable, whole jagat suyate. It just give a birth. Whole jagat is born. Anena hetuna jagat viparivartate. Because of this cause, whole jagat keep on moving. Viparivartate punarapi jananam punarapi maranam. So here also, Bhagwan has presented himself as a Lord of all Jagat. So Ishvara Swarupam is given in 9th chapter. Again in 10th chapter, Bhagwan has says, Name viduhu suraganaha prabhavam na maharshayaha aham adihi devanam maharshinam cha sarvashah. So again Bhagwan says, Suraganaha maharshayah me prabhavam na viduhu. These all groups of devtas, all maharshis, they don't know the prabhavam, the power of me. Prabhavan, we can say, the how I am born, what is my real nature. These even devtas or rishis, they don't know. And Bhagavan himself has says, Aham Adihi, I am the cause. Aham Adihi Devanam Maharshinam. So I am the cause of this devtas and rishis. So how can they know who am I? We can know about our fathers and mothers, but how they come, we don't know. Same way Bhagavan says, I am the father of everything. So that's why Suraganaha Maharshaya, they don't know. And then Bhagavan has presented whole glories. So Bhagavan says in the whole glories, I am the everything. Whatever you see, the something good is me only. So in 10th chapter, Bhagavan has presented himself. Everything is belongs to me. So I can say Bhagavan has presented himself as a Upadan Karan. So I am the material cause of whole Jagat. Even same in 11th chapter also. So Bhagavan has described everything, and in 41, the last 42 is last, but Bhagavan says, Yat yat vibhuti mat sattvam shrimat urjitam eva va tat tat eva avagaccha tvam mama tejo teja amsha sambhavam. Whatever you see glory, whatever you see the wealth, everything is born out of me only. And he says, this is only fractions of my whole body. Amsha Sambhavam, Tejo Ansha. If I consider is a whole Jagat or whole my glories is like a brilliance. So from part of one brilliance, whole Jagat is born. So you cannot think about my real nature. So Tatta Deva Gacha Mama Tejansha Sambhavam. In 10th chapter also, Bhagavan is given his own glories. Is a 11th chapter I have not written, but we have seen just now. 11th chapter is nothing but Vishwarupa Darshan. And Vishwarupa Darshan means whole Jagat is nothing but manifestation of Vishwa. So Sahasrapad, whatever Arjuna sees, is nothing. So he would like to convey whatever legs are here, whatever hands are available, whatever eyes are available, whatever is available in this Jagat, Bhagwan says is me only. So Bhagwan has presented himself in front of Arjuna as a Upadana Karan. And always I used to share with you and with all people, we can ready to accept Bhagwan as a Nimitta Karana. Bhagwan has created whole world or whole Jagat and is sitting somewhere else. But it is very difficult to digest. Bhagwan himself is become a Upadan Karana. Even we can say the pot is nothing but clay. We can say the ornaments are nothing but gold. That we can understand. Same way, whole Jagat is nothing but Ishvara only. And if we know this Ishvara is everything, then our behavior will change. But we are not changing because this is very difficult to assimilate, because we are still more identification with our body, mind, sense, complex and relatives of body, minds. That's why the most challenging part of Vedanta is to accept whole Jagat is a manifestation of Ishvara, with whom I interact, with whom I am doing any transaction is nothing but Ishvara, then our whole perspective will change. But it is very difficult. That's why in 11th chapter, Bhagavan has shown the Vishwarupa. This is Puja, just it comes in to me when this is Puja Swamiji's explanation. When we say this is a pot, if we say this is the pot, actually, our focus is on pot only. We never concentrate the upadan karana. So actually, we have to say it is a potty clay. Potty, different meaning, but here it says potty clay. So clay, but with a pot. Same way, if suppose if we say chain means gold, if we say this is a Bengal, then our focus is only on Bengal. Pujya Swamiji says we have to say Bengali gold. This is new Pujya Swami. So when we say is Bengali gold, so our focus will be on gold only. If we say chainy gold, then gold is a manifestation in the form of chain. The gold is manifested in form of Bengal. What is earrings? The gold is manifested in the form of earring. Same way, whole Jagat is nothing but Ishvara. Then if we are suppose Devadatta, so how we have to say? If we say Devadatta, then we see one body and we see one form. But we can say Ishvara is the in form of Devadatta. Then what we have to say? Ishvara is in the form of Devadatta. So Devadatta Ishvara. Devadatta, what is Ishvara is in the form of Devadatta. Then what is the short form? What Pujya Swami this? He says, then our focus will be on Ishvara. And if our focus in Ishvara, then we have to good, behaving with each and every people. Then we can understand Upadan Karan. So in 11th chapter, Upadan Karanam has been given. And 12th chapter, we have seen last, is called Bhakti Yoga. So 7th chapter, that is missing here. So yes, okay. But in 12th chapter, Bhagavan has said, Arjuna has asked, but Bhagavan has discussed about the upasanas. All we have seen, first level, second level, all upasana. And Bhagavan says, if you are doing upasana, then I am the Lord, and you are a devotee. Even in 9th chapter, what was the Mat-gat pranaha, mat-chittaha? All, everywhere Bhagavan has get mat, in me, everything. So I have just, it is come here, but in 7th chapter, Bhagavan has given who Bhagavan is. Bhagavan says, Veda aham sam atitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschan. So Bhagavan has presented himself. Bhagavan says, aham Veda, I know. Bhutani, all beings, past, Bhutani, Vartamanani, I know the present of all beings and I know the future of all beings. But this is, Bhagavan says, Kaschan Mam Naved, but nobody knows me as Ishwara. So everything is given in 7 to 12th chapter is nothing but Ishwara Swarupa, Bhagavan himself. The beauty of Gita is in Upanishad, Veda has described who is Ishvara and what is the Upadan Karanam. But beauty of Gita is Bhagavan himself is describing one his own nature. So after over this Tat Swarupam and Tvam Swarupa, now Aikyam will come. So the Jiva and Ishvara both are identical. But before that, Shankaracharya ji, even I would like to show here. In this verse also, Arjuna Uvacha is not given. But in 13th chapter, there is one more verse. It is Arjuna Uvacha. So this is given is Arjuna Uvacha. So I have kept here Arjuna Uvacha. So you can chant Arjuna Uvacha. I have kept more. I don't think. Okay.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Prakritim Purusham Chaiva.
Prakritim Purusham Chaiva.
Kshetram Kshetragnameva cha.
Kshetram Kshetragnameva cha.
Etat Veditumicchami.
Etat Veditumicchami.
Gnanam Gneyam cha Keshava.
Jnanam Jneyam
Keshava.
This is Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna has asked, and he asked main 6 questions, 6 words meaning. And whole 13th chapter is the answer of all 6 words. So Arjuna has asked, he says, Etad Veditum Ichchami. Ichchami means I desire, Veditum to know, I desire to know. And what? So he has given Prakritim Purusham, Kshetram, Kshetragnam, Gnanam, Gneyam. So he says, this is Prakritim 1 word, Purusham 2, Kshetram 3, Kshetragna 4, Gnanam 5, Gneyam 6. These 6 words, Veditum Ichchami, I desire to know, in He Keshava. So Prakriti and Purusham, generally, for Chaitanya Tattva, we do use Purusham word. But in Sankhya philosophy also, they use Purusham and Prakriti. According to Sankhya philosophy, they say there are 2 parallel realities. We say only one reality is there. This is called Purusha. But they say Prakriti is also one reality and Purusham also one reality. Prakriti we can call as a Maya. So Arjuna has asked, I would like to know about Prakriti. And he says, I would like to know about the Purusha. Here the meaning of Purusha is not any human being, but here the meaning of Purusha means Purayati Sarvam Jagat. Purayati Sarvam Jagat. Iti Purusha. One who is fills up whole Jagat with consciousness. This is called Purusha. So Arjuna says, I would like to know that. Then another word he has used, Kshetra, Kshetragnam. The meaning of Kshetra is called Sthula Sharira. Actually, it is called field. A people who lives near Narmada river, they always ask from which Kshetra you have come. Some sadhu has come, no? They always parikrama is there. They used to ask from which Kshetra you have come. Then they say, I come from Bengal, I'm from Maharashtra, I'm from Gujarat. It's called field. But here the meaning of field is Sharira. both Sharira, Sthul and Sukshma. And like Sarvagnam, Kshetragnam, Kshetram Janati iti Kshetragnaha. I cannot able to write, but Kshetram. So Arjuna knows one. When we say I know something, then knower is different and known is different. So Kshetram Janati iti Kshetragnaha. So Arjuna knows Kshetra is different. The knower of Kshetra is different. It is called Kshetragnaha. And last one, he has asked Gnanam Gneyam. The beautiful portion of 13th chapter, generally we know Gnanam may be apara or para. Generally we know Gnanam means about Atmagnan. We say is a Gnanam, or with regard to this word, we can say is a Sansara Gnan. But here Bhagavan has presented Gnanam as a values. Here Gnanam is not any Atmagnanam, self-knowledge or knowledge of anything. But Bhagavan says, Etat Gnanam iti proktam agnanam yadatonyatha. Amanitvam, it starts from Amanitvam up to Gnanam. So he has present all values as a Gnanam. And according to Lord Krishna, he says, one who has this value, that person only can able to understand Gneyam. The meaning of Gneyam is to be known. So Gneyam is to be known. If we now check, if you see, I'm just giving one, yes, or maybe this. So Bhagavan has used this word Purusha. This Arjuna has used this word Kshetragna, and he has used the meaning of Gneyam. All are one only. Purusha is also consciousness. The knower of Kshetragna is also consciousness. And to be known is also consciousness only. And Prakriti and Kshetram both are one and same. Prakriti is also Prakriti only, and Kshetram is also belongs to Prakriti only. This is our body. So if we say Arjuna has asked 6 questions, but really speaking, Arjuna has asked only 3 questions. So he has asked about the Chaitanya Tattva. He has asked, means Atma. Arjuna has asked about Anatma. And Arjuna has asked to understand this Atma and Anatma, what is the main important? So it is presented in the form of Gnanam is equal to values. So all are just come. So in Atma, Purusham will come. In Atma, Kshetragnam will come. And in Atma, even Gneyam will come. Even in Anatma, Prakriti will come, and in Anatma, Kshetram will come. So everything we can make it small. Arjuna has not asked, really speaking, 6 words, the meaning of 6 words, but Arjuna has asked about Atma, Anatma, and to understand the discrimination of Atma and Anatma, which type of the values. In this base, now Bhagavan will give the answer. And beautiful, why I like, if one would like to be contemplating, to contemplate about Brahman, the beautiful verse, this last portion is given in 13th verse. What is the nature of Brahman? And what is the nature of even Gneyam, Purusham? So if we think about this, if we sit with closed eyes, and if we think, then we can enjoy this verse. This is the best portion for contemplation. With this introduction, now if we say Bhagavan is giving the answer of Kshetra and Kshetragna first, then Bhagwan will answer even Gnanam, Gneyam. If you check also, Bhagwan has given Etat Gnanam, Etat Gneyam, Etat Kshetra, and last portion, Prakriti Purush. But I don't know why in Gita Pares Gorakhpur this verse is not available. But this verse answer is 13th chapter. So only we will chant first verse, then we will see the meaning from tomorrow. Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Idam Shariram Kaunteya
Idam Shariram Kaunteya
Kshetramityabhidhiyate
Kshetram
Kshetramityabhidhiyate
Nityabhidhiyate
Etadyo vetti tam prahuhu
Etadyo Vetti Tam Prahuhu
Kshetragna iti tadvidaha.
Kshetrajna iti
Kshetrajna
tadvidaha.
Now Bhagavan will say Kshetram, but this, I think I will take some portion of Bhashyam because the definition of Kshetram is given beautifully in Bhashyam. Even Kshetragna is given, but it is a very long portion of Bhashyam. I think I won't take, but some portion I will highlight and we will see from tomorrow. Any suggestion and anything? You want to ask anything? No? Yes.
Swamiji, in the Shankara Bhashyam, the first verse is not mentioned at all.
No? I will show you.
No, is that one reason? Maybe it is not.
Even Puja Swamiji has given, I don't know why it is not given. Only has given some Bhashyam, introduction Bhashyam, and it starts from here on Idam Shariram Kaunte. It is not, Arjuna's question is not given even by Shankaracharya. So why it is missing? It is, we don't know. But the beautiful question, and whole 13th chapter is nothing but answer of this 6. And with this also, iti kshetram, iti kshetragnam, iti gnanam, iti gneyam, iti prakrutim, iti purusham. Bhagavan has said clearly. But why this missing shloka? We don't. So shall we do Purnamada? Om Purnamada
Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi
Om